10, 10, 10, all around 10.
I'm gonna put 11.
11. Past 10.
We're pushing the boundaries.
Pushing boundaries. But in a very sophisticated and sexy
bold,
and
fun.
Exactly. And not, I mean, it's nice because it's not like as gratuitous as other shows might be. So there is kind of this like elegance to it that I personally really love.
Well, I never pray, but tonight I'm on my knees, yeah. I need you to convince her in the way only you can.
What's in it for me?
What you've always wanted. Me.
Then I guess now's the fun part.
How are you, Sarah and Zach? How you doing?
So good. How are you
Fantastic.
doing?
Thank you so much.
I'm doing fine. So, how does it feel to be bringing back such an iconic cult classic to the small screen this time?
The small screen. That's so true.
It's incredible.
It's really exciting.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Nice. And how well did you know the first Cruel Intentions? Because it's a very beloved movie. It has a huge fan base, a huge audience. So I also understand that there must be some kind of pressure because you guys are bringing this franchise back, right?
Right. Well, I have always been a really, really big fan of the original, as well as Dangerous Liaisons. So I just was so excited and honored to be brought into the universe of it. And as far as the pressure part goes, we feel so fortunate to have leaders like Sarah Goodman and Phoebe Fisher who have given us complete creative control and encouraged us to give a fresh take and a fresh voice to and bring newness to these characters and not copy and paste other performances and really just make them our own. So that certainly takes the pressure off of us for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
And in terms of narrative, how does this new TV show of Cruel Intentions stands out and among other TV shows that we have on streaming right now?
Ooh, that's a good question. We haven't gotten one like that.
No, I think it's incredibly bold. It's blurring a couple of lines. It's pushing boundaries. It's set in a world really where there are no rules. Everyone within the cast is trying to do whatever it takes to stay on top. And everything is utterly about power.
Yeah.
And I think just for that sole reason, that's what makes it more captivating.
Totally. Agreed.
Nice. And in terms of challenge, how challenging was it to bring this project to life as a TV show? I don't mean it like as a connection to another movie, as a TV show on its own.
I'd say it was probably more challenging for like the people in charge, like Sarah and Phoebe.
Yeah.
I feel like, they were really carrying this whole thing, and their attention to detail too was stunning. I mean, down to like the monogrammed towels in Caroline's bathroom. Like they were so sure and confident about what they saw for this show, and I feel like they executed so beautifully, and they made our jobs so much easier because they knew what they wanted.
Yeah.
And in terms of the story, we have a mystery here, and at the same time, we have all of that juicy relationship thing going on between everybody, which makes the story even more like intriguing for the audience. For you guys, if you had to pitch this show for the general public, how would be that pitch for them?
As far as like the what with it being like super spicy and stuff, or
yes, to convince the audience, what makes them like, okay, how can I convince the audience, the general public, to watch Cruel Intentions? How would it be that pitch?
I kind of like what you said of it being just like bold and pushing boundaries and like there are no rules. I feel like that the only rule is that there are no rules in this show. I feel like that is the blurb.
Oh, nice. So what can you guys tell me about it in terms of, let's put it on a scale from 1 to 10. How juicy are those relationships? What boundaries are being pushed back?
10, 10, 10, all around 10.
I'm going to put 11.
11. Past 10.
We're pushing the boundaries.
Pushing boundaries. But in a very sophisticated
Sexy,
and sexy
bold,
and
fun.
exactly, and not. I mean, it's nice because it's not like as gratuitous as other shows might be. So there is kind of this like elegance to it that I personally really love.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. So I wanted to wrap our interview with that note, the sophisticated note. I love what you said, Sarah, and I wanted to know, tell me a little bit more about that tone of the TV show. What can the audiences expect of the show? Because I think this is so important. Like, okay, let's show some juicy relationships, but with a touch of sophistication, right? Tell me a little bit about that.
I mean, I think that's just what it is. I think the language really supports that. I mean,
Yes.
the language is super sophisticated and elevated and like academic, honestly.
Is
like,
highfalutin the word?
what is it?
Highfalutin, is that the word?
Highfalutin? I don't know.
I could be
like
saying that
it.
second word incorrectly, but it's very heightened language.
Heightened, very heightened, yes. And I think, I mean, also just with the elegance factor of it, I love that they pulled music specifically from Dangerous Liaisons and style as well. I kind of peered back into Dangerous Liaisons a couple weeks ago in preparation for all of this, and I noticed that Glenn Close's character, Madame de Merteuil, her kind of bedroom, I guess, or her sitting area looked super similar to Caroline's, and I was like, of course. I mean, that's Sarah Goodman written all over it, and I love those beautiful touches that and compliments to the original films. I think that's something that I really love about this show.
I've personally never seen a bedroom so big
So
before.
beautiful! Oh my god!
We stepped into that set and it was just
breathtaking.
Ugh,
Breathtaking.
Lost
Yeah.
for words. I was shocked.
Yeah.
There are lines that we don't cross.
You know that there are no lines between us two, brother. That's what makes it so fun.